resources and stuff. And some XP, of course, from that too. Especially since now you need to do all those challenges and stuff to level some things up. I decided to go for it that way. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that was a bit of a soggy part though, because I got the quest. Well, I already finished that one, or rather I just ditched that one. Second. It was basically they gave me the quest to go deliver someone. No, even further. Like on one of those, I think. Oh, on this one, on board, the most distant one. And they actually pretty much did it, except this one I can't even do, like whatsoever. I got like the best grab I could get and everything. Nope. I just plain can't right now. So that was a quest abandoned. Yeah, just farmed like a bunch of deliveries. I got some like landings in different places also, so I will hopefully that will speed up a bit of the process, you know, of traveling around. We have some of this actually, let's see. Can I finish some of that real quick? Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's my storage gulag now. All over the place. This one landing finally. No, still not this one. Do I need to load the helium in for it to return also? Because I loaded some in for it to depart. And it didn't return yet again. Okay, still need more of these. I'll need to wait a bit probably for that. Would that be? Let's see. Yeah, I loaded 5 in. Okay, let's see what is this shit. Would that be? Loaded 5 in, so it departed with the cargo. But it still haven't returned. For a while, actually. Well, now I'll be on this world, so I guess we'll see. Okay, so what was that? Who was that, brother, even? Don't see them. It's like no points of interest in this area too. There's the bounty hunters or someone, come on. This rain and stuff doesn't help either. Time to get more diseases and everything. Also very nice system. The mechanic, man. That's probably my cargo stuff flying there. Actually, yeah. Had some gigafog in the morning today, looking at this stuff that reminded me. At night, rather, even. Just woke up and then saw that I couldn't see anything, really. This is the USA. No fogish there. Now, here it was probably like first time it was that foggy I saw, but I mean, I also here not for long. At Parima, I delivered something, I think, for... I said that I did the delivery quest and stuff on off stream. I just wanted to farm a little XP and resources and stuff, and at the same time I did all the cargo perk, the jumps with a lot of load, a lot of cargo, which I actually can get rid of my ship off, to be honest. There's some cobalt in these still, or it's already all gone. I think it's all gone actually. Yeah, I guess all the cobalt went in. Oh, that's illegal. No, the time, man. I needed to get a bit of grind in. Because some of the perks and everything are quite annoying to level. This one, please. Plan not requiring perk for titanium and tungsten near it. I mean, I could. We'll see. Maybe that I will do actually off stream too if I'll decide to. Because for now I think I'm kinda okay with resources. Kinda. This one never returns. Like, dude, what is this? Do I need to bring it? Add that helium in. Just for it to return. Never cobalt baby reach, man. The helium, and that one I did connect, I think. Well, let's try, I guess. Take helium. Load helium. 5. Storing different gas together, yep. And liquids and everything too. Seems totally safe. Dude, where is the cobalt? Aha, there we go. So some did arrive at least. That one is out. Was there another one in? Doesn't seem like it still. No. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. Wait, which one did I use for that? Alright, these guys I used for that. I see. That's where the nickel is. And that's where the cobalt is. There you go. Always forgetting. Can't even fit all of this in though. Don't think so. That might be enough. We'll see. Let me get this. It's probably still that one, I guess. Actually... Oh, this might be this one. Nice. Finally. Do we need only one? I want to deliver multiple resources, man. Bye bye, never lucky. Before it's just gonna take 10 and that's it. I need to get more helium, actually. To fund all this endeavor. There's actually the anchor ship too. The interplanetary intersystem and one that goes between systems. And this boy be dink. Hold on this longer. Nah. And they all just lose the hitbox. Can glide now. Feels good, man. Okay, what did you take? Somehow there's titanium now. Interesting. I guess this is done though. Cobalt 1, please. Can I see? Get this one already done, probably. Satisfactory updated to Unreal Engine 5. Damn, son. Well, I hope they had time to polish the performance, you know. $113. I wonder if it took everything before it's not enough. Totally didn't take all the nickel there. That I can see. Well, shit, it's all here, so... That was probably a waste of helium then. Started like crazy in the 40. Well, that now might become even worse. So it literally took like 10 cobalt there or something. It does work very weird there. 57. Will it be enough? It didn't count the one that is flying right now still, I think. Well, I mean, it's actually exactly enough. It's actually exactly enough if we manage to get that. And then after that, we're gonna be supplying all the nickel. That I actually haven't established the link yet, so I don't know how much was there. I get him. This one probably already quite loaded though. There we go, get rid of this. These I think are mostly already full. Really nice that they made indicators on the outside. The real next gen, dude. This one. These already should be all full. Ah, whatever. Let's go. Continue. I'll wait until this returns. I guess I can load the helium and see if it will return, if it's dependent on the helium. Gonna farm some of that. As the Pentropia is saying. Things loading in the chunks. Well, I guess that's kind of inevitable though when it gets like too much stuff going on. That's the downside. When your factory gets too dank, I guess it's kind of hard to stop it a little day. The lug is somewhat inevitable. The quantity is a problem, yeah, I think so. Considering those games usually tend to like go out of hand very fast with a lot of shit being built and everything, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, let's see where that fly in. Alright, 1 sec. Gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And the bathroom was taken. Unlucky. A bit of a downside. Having 3 people at home. A lot of furniture there, yeah. A quality design. This one didn't arrive yet. Let's see how bad. Extreme solar radiation, yeah. And mostly you get like some frostbite here, I think, and sometimes long damage. I'm not sure, maybe long damage is because I wasn't really carrying the frostbite for a while. Could be that. Got some of these nuts. Something to snuck. So yeah, tomorrow gonna be Astral Ascent. And maybe some more stuff. We'll see. Not sure exactly fully. Let me see. Yeah, the Man of War. Gonna have the beta starting today. So we'll see. Not tomorrow, most likely, but maybe I'll try to make it in time. There's campaign in the beta, so I want to check some of that. Yeah, the RTS. It's also, I think, kind of like the squad-based one. So not exactly your kind of usual one. Alright. Quest for deliveries and stuff, yeah, they're not really super worth it. I kind of did because I needed to do the jumping for the payload upgrade. I'm gonna do some jumps on the high load. So I did that. And that was convenient. And I was also trying to, like, whenever in new systems, well, that I kind of started doing kind of late, I guess. But trying to, like, to land on places so you can unlock, you know, the fast travel thingy. That actually does keep a lot of time. A lot of time waste. And flying those places. Oh wait, this one is 470 actually. Alright, that's doable. Yeah, they also made it like a limit of 500. Actually, not even 500. 499. In now, like, in case of Cobalt at least. In the outgoing container. And you need 570. Like, dude. At least allow me to, like, you know, to get, like, the next contract also at the same time, maybe. So I can send both. Like the leftovers and stuff. But now you can only have one link. Come on, dude. How long can it be? Probably flying is gonna complete on its own. The Suicide Squad game. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. And that's gonna be interesting to observe. Progress if you sleep, I could try, yeah. Especially since it's the Giga Planet. And that sleep will be insane. Let me see, do I have some contraband by any chance? Just the usual stolen goods. Nothing crazy. Still using guns there, I see. Classic, classic. I think at this time, at this point, they probably already can't even afford delaying it more. Already like, okay, guys. Just release something already. Seems like not. Takes a while. I thought maybe because of the helium. And I mean, it kind of seemed like it. As soon as I loaded in the helium, it all was fine. Yeah, I think I got it. Where was it showing though? It doesn't show here. I've done this one. Oh, there you are. No, not in the I see. Did you bait it? What was it showing actually when I picked? Oh, I know. This way it was showing 0 out of 5 it shows, huh? That doesn't sound right. Twice as big as Gotham Knights, yeah. Well, it did actually eat it, I think. Yep. Helium said no. It disappeared, huh? Oh no, they have some here. Okay, that's good. Theme park in the living city. Well, classics, man. So did it like take my helium to return the ship to? Or what did happen there? Maybe in the time I was sleeping it already arrived and then disappeared. Yeah, it doesn't appear if there's no food for it. It's smart. The ding stuff is messed up. Just you wait. You can audit and pull out 76 soon or something. Already can expect that to happen soon. You can see that they did use some of the lessons they had in 76 in this game. But not many. Not all of them for sure. Yeah, come on. I just want to finish. I want to see how it works. And set the next cargo in. And this next cargo we can and just supply in one go, since it fits in the box. So that should be good. And yeah, that's it. You can get like the mission already easily to go there. This one. But yeah, sadly I couldn't make this jump. With the best grab and everything I can get, I couldn't make this. Not even because of like the helium, like the fuel supply that I actually managed to minimize, but because of the grab not being strong enough to get this distance. And the random quest already trolling me. Todd is actually limiting me exploring all those worlds. Shaking my SMH. I could just need to get like some higher tier grab, I guess, for that. Alright, would that be? Is that you or is that you? That seems kind of small. Yeah, that's a small boy, I think. Where'd the big boy at? Helium link now? Should be. Mm-hmm. Shows it. Damn, save them. Evil! It's a Game of the Year candidate, pretty much. What are you doing? Got some nominations on Game Awards too. And you? How dare you? Ruining their dreams. Destroying them. Wait 1 second. Is it free now? There we go. Did work. Did work in the end. I heard it. I heard it, I think. Let's see. Did it? I should put more effort into it. But they dominated and everything. Why is it bringing me titanium back all the time? I wonder. Look up, hello. Did it complete? Doesn't seem like it yet. That I think maybe was the last... Yeah, the last batch was 10. I think now that should work, I think. I think it just takes time. Like it registers after it flies there for some time. I noticed it with the first batch, I think. And then after that I can already put the nickel supply line in there. And this works, although it's better. We'll just need to wait until it's full release. Not to mention that on Game Pass you kind of need to wait. I mean, of course it works. It worked already before the game was out even, just as a mod. So I'm pretty sure they are capable of adding it properly. If modders did. Alright, come on. Come on. Did eat all the cobalt though, that's for sure. It's only nickel, and that should be enough actually. For the supply. For one run. Come on, work. I just wanted to finish second supply line. This one, the cargo link. And the go on adventures already. Come on. See what Cafe say. Well, it in general I think improved performance even without the DLSS. So if you don't need that much, you can just turn it off and whatever. Because it still kinda sometimes makes it a little weird, I feel like it's still sometimes better to not run it when your performance can afford it. Not like it makes things better. From my personal perspective at least. Come on, man. Work. The UI, I think, is ridiculous though sometimes. But I guess classic nowadays. Very soon already, actually. Let me see, when was it? Are we gonna get the double dip? Because I don't think I'm gonna finish until then. That should be, let's see. And when was the exact date? Oh yeah, they're celebrating the 5 years of Fallout 76 right now, actually. Insane. Dude, it's been 5 years already. It's been almost 76 years. Anime, hello. How we doing? How's life? Dude, when was it? Like Atlanta, was it called? Just faster that way. Atlantic City, Let's see. December 5th it will be, On December 5th we're gonna be double dipping. Double dipping in that toad there. Oh, they say. They get you some insane terminology and everything there. In the Corpus speech. Damn, stay. Well, I guess PlayStation players are that hungry for some good RPGs. Where did they nominate Helix for like the game of the year? Yeah, the mock games or something. Insane. Must be good. Okay, come on, count it already, man. Mock game of the year. Amazing, amazing. See, 5th of December. Oh, I need to check. Will I be able even to install everything? Oh, there it is. It's over. Feels good. Okay, now let's go get the nickel going there. A 5th of December, yeah. A whole 3,000 credits, man. Boog. Alright, now we create this link. 470. Well, that should be no problems. And now we can go. That already hopefully will happen without my participation. Let's see. So we have this one. But it was still a dink, right? Or is it not that dink already? Wasn't it showing me that? Alright, the whole system, I guess it was showing. That is a little maybe too dank for me right now. That level 30 and stuff. Yeah, I can wait a bit with that. And that we can wait a bit still. Red tape we can do. This one, oh, this one is doable. This one was also like dank weapon station, right? Yeah, level 60 even. Insane. Alright, let's go do the red tape then. I think I already landed there either, so should be fast. Nice save, dice. Deserved. I thought I could even... I was in the station, I think I could just like go there.
Acknowledging civilian vessel. Our sales department is open. Please dock if you want to do business.
Let's go. Highest rated game in the store. Nice. Some people missed the 5 stars. Well, that's like something gets popular and everything. There'll be people who just gonna, you know, shit on it out of spite. Spider-Man at 491. I see. Well, Spider-Man is exclusive, right? So like everyone on PlayStation already gonna be extra positive about that one. Gonna get, you know, my tribe better. Your tribe sucks.
When humanity finally left the cradle of Earth behind, the United Colonies was born. Intrepid explorers and valiant colonists used
That is Receptionist 3.
I wish Deimos was exclusively a military contractor.
It was Deimos' state-of-the-art technology that was her sword. The United Colonies and Deimos Star Yard, a historic partnership bringing
New games are getting more reviews. Well, the Spider-Man is also again the exclusive, right? So a lot of people got that. Baldur's Gate, some people probably got like, you know, some people run multi-platform. Some people are just, you know, everything that is multi-platform is bad. Gotta support only your own platform. Yeah, it wasn't there, so people not gonna go back to review and stuff. Highly motivated individual to assist the executive in charge of mining operations and day-to-day responsibilities. Prior executive assistant experience preferred but not necessary. Must be willing to relocate to Cydonia. Internship is unpaid with the option for a permanent role at the end of contract. Providing administrative assistance, which may include drafting and editing communications on the executive behalf and keeping memos, managing the executive daily calendar, organizing meetings and appointments, performing minor accounting, Acquire skills and qualifications, strong interpersonal skills, written and verbal communication skill, time management and organizational skills, ability to proactively solve problems and make decisions in the interest of the executive, ability to multitask. Very poga. The experience they have as an executive, administrative, or other corporate assistants. Let's put it this way. Highest level education they have completed. I mean, it doesn't really require like that much. Let's go master, it's fine. Be asked a series of questions to help us assess your competence for this role. Please answer honestly to the best of your ability. Executive wants you to bring them a whiskey, a neat. What does that mean? 3 question executives aren't allowed to drink on the job. Shall whiskey served in a glass at a room at temperature? Full glass of whiskey with 2 chilled whiskey stones. They'll drink on the job. VIP arrives at the office for a meeting with the executive who is inexplicably running late. What should you do? Reschedule, offer drinks, apologize, assure exec will return soon. Sure. What function prevents the executive starship from starting up and they need to go to an important off-world meeting soon? What course of action do you take? Company creates immediately charter an expensive luxury craft. Get their ship down to the shop. It's okay if they're late. Go for the craft and everything. And the executive email, you come across a message from someone claiming to have damaging information about the executive. What should you do? Let's see. Blackmail them. Executive, how they want it handled. Never speak of it again. If they contact you and ask you to see them in their office in the middle of night, you can tell they are drunk. What do you do? Ignore them, go back to sleep. Be good at their office, take care of them until they sober up. Sure. Be aware all answers are final and will be reviewed when considering your application. If you would like to change an answer now, select the option to start over. Fine, let's go. For interest in Damus and for submitting your application, I'll review your skills and experience and let you know if you feel like a good match for the position. Appreciate you choosing Davis. Nice. Gonna go all the blackmail, yeah. Alright, fine. Let's see where this will lead. Let's go. Modern Warfare 3 Diamant's reviews. Welcome to the Call of Duty magic, dude. It do be like that.
And we're done.
It actually do be like that. A bad sales for Call of Duty game, yeah. I don't think they'd like ever like bad sales like don't happen because of bad reviews for those games, I feel. I mean they do affect, right? But they probably affect kind of like the long-term sales. But the instant sales on those games are usually, I think, always good. Like same with like NBA and stuff, right? That shit already like second or third game that gets like mostly negative or something on release. That they still sell like, you know, like hot buys all the time. So the quality in some cases doesn't really mean shit even. Games are all under Call of Duty? Wait, what do you mean? Do they have some like bundle or something going? Let's see, Nightwear. There's some more stuff now. Unlucky. Oh, because of that HQ thing. Yes, yeah, alright. Still one game turns out. Yeah, they just confirmed it. Confirmed something we all knew already for a while. It is all a one game. Yeah, all the trademarks. I see.
Do
Copyrights.
your part to keep Sidonia and Graffiti free.
You and me, friendo. Take a look.
Alright, do you have you do not, I see. Actually, let's see. Some helium. No helium. Fine.
See you later, friendo.
A new novel written by Freestone veteran.
Don't worry. Trust me. This is the best shot we've got at getting
There
that.
we got it.
Okay. Now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in.
I see.
I happen to know that the HR director, Tia, and the other women in the office tend to go to the Broken Spear for happy hour at 5 every evening. That's your window of opportunity. Believe me, if you knew Tia, you wouldn't worry. I'll be honest, she's so overworked and behind in her tasks that I don't even think she knows there are any applications. That's a good point, though. Once your application is in, I'll ping her and ask her to take a look to see if any applications came in for me. That should get her to finally take a look, see yours, and if all goes well, she'll hire you on the spot. I know it might feel shady, but think of it more like uncorking an unnecessary bottleneck. It's gonna help us all. By the way,
Sure.
the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
I'll see. So they basically got like the one game, the Call of Duty HQ, and everything else, the separate games, are sold as DLCs or something. What a game plan, dude. Huh? What a game plan. Messages. It's the right place to bring this up, but I can't seem to get a response from Peter. The tools are falling apart and we really need new ones. Can you ping him maybe? Throw a water paper at him to get his attention? Something. He's an executive, for crying out loud. I know he's someone's rich son, but this is getting ridiculous. This already saw, I think. Ships from January 1st, 2031 and Ward require coolant pumps upgrade E or above. Should be compliant as of last year, but please triple check all coolant pump purchases and installations so we can continue to bring our products to all citizens in the United Systems. To find the good whiskey. It seems to think the messaging program is some sort of search function again. At least he's using the computer, I guess. PPG's here. 5-9 years of experience, alright. It's only us now. Hell yeah. See, Steve, alright. The prototype. How much did they sell it for even? I wouldn't be surprised if it's giga expensive, huh? Whether they'll decide at some point to bring that back. I kinda like second one actually. Was alrighty.
Don't worry. Trust me. This is the best shot we've got at getting that. And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations. They won't. I'll tell you a little secret. No one really cares too much. I'm not saying anyone's bad at their job, just that everyone's too busy and overworked to care. Seriously, no worries, mate. I've been here long enough to know how they operate in there.
Sure.
Not really, and neither should you. Either those applications were old and those people have moved on, or as soon as you disappear after this, they'll get to hiring again. Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Gotta show the corpo. Report to work, damn son. The top tier fantasy. Actually having a job there.
Mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many applicants? Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant?
Sure.
Good. Now, let's make... You look a bit different than I remembered. Did you go to Enhance? No. Now I remember. They told me they sent me someone new. Anyway, they told me you were a strong candidate for this job. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how well you do. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work.
The corpo answers,
Excellent. Some initiative. I love it. That's something my previous assistant lacked. A shipment I ordered has yet to arrive, and I don't know why. Last time this happened, my assistant needed to speak to Governor Hurst. I don't know what he has to do with it, but go figure it out and get my shipment for me.
We saw how shipments work in this game, so...
I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up. I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about.
Okay.
Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No, strike that. We got rid of orientation, didn't we? Anyway, it's not important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and that's pretty much it. I'm surprised you've forgotten that's the... All right, new assistant. I keep forgetting. I could, but we'd be wasting valuable time, so no.
True.
What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Bad assistants get fired. Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was going with this, but it doesn't matter. Just get it for me, will you? Also, I don't quite remember. But it is important, that I know. Have a good one.
Sure. See what I see. Taking a while there.
The miners pretty much run the Sidonian people are great. They're hard workers and true UC patriots. Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you?
She talking about?
Oh, it's okay. You can drop the act with me. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you? Word travels fast around Sidonia. It's my business to know these things. Frankly, I'm not worried about you. As long as you play your cards right, it'll stay that way. Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what.
Clueless.
I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this. Oh, it's a few reasons. I don't want this mired in their process. Also, it's a bit of an embarrassment for a sitting governor to lose a ship. So I'd rather that not get out. I'm sure you understand. Well, this is a tricky situation indeed. Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes.
Yep, son. Frozen fruits? Why would they eat frozen fruits though? Probably have some fresh ones there. Still. Would be still.
Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
Super super. Last known location. Not the best setup I have in terms of energy right now.
Hey friend, don't mean to bother you, but I could really use some help here. I'm telling you, the situation I'm in is not good. If you're able, I could use a hand. It is good to see someone out here. I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help.
Sure.
Well, shit, hold on. Maybe we can make a deal. We've got something you might find interesting. And if that doesn't do it, we've got creds. All you have to do is come aboard.
That sounds kinda sus there. Couldn't find any proper strawberries, raspberries, or cherries. Interesting. How far in? Oh, no idea, dude. It's Bethesda game. Like, if we talk main quest, then I just out of tutorial. Yeah, kind of thinking about that since they're gonna be probably still attacking me.
Yes,
Sure.
come aboard. Just don't try anything stupid. I'm sure you know how that will go.
20 hours? I actually don't know. On Game Pass, it's kind of hard to say. Should be probably, I would say like 30 or something. Probably. Game Pass is kind of PPG with that.
not as alone and helpless as you thought. So think about how you want to handle this. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave.
Damn, son.
Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you. You mean to parlay? Countdown's over. Consider my curiosity piqued. I didn't think you were a fool. I'm listening. I don't think we are at that point yet.
Okay. Well, we kind of need to YOLO this one. Unlucky.
Bluffing. No one would be that crazy.
Unlucky.
Is that it then? Sorry. Nothing personal. But we need a ship, and I don't care about your damn mission. But I admire your gal. Tell you what, I'm feeling charitable. Just give us the ship parts we need to repair our craft drive so we can get out of here, and I'll let you leave.
Nope.
I admire your confidence. We'll be sure to set your corpse afloat towards someplace nice. I could have blasted you into pieces when we had the chance.
There we go, boys. Oh, he already died? That was fast. Everybody burn! Yeah, I just had the super jetpack skill. So we just kind of burned them a little bit there. Oh, he's still alive. They get knocked down, they sometimes like lose weapon and stuff, so... Come on. The tanky boy there. There's another one. Okay, too long. There we go. Wait, what? Ah, hello. That's good over here. Are you running? No running. Yeah, that's a big ship indeed, eh? It did kinda look big, but not that much. Interesting. Nothing here. Some dumbbells even. That's a saucy sheep, man. This is it. Who finds this? Name is Sylvia Schloss. I've been adrift with no fuel for over a week now, with no signs of rescue. All those I have wronged, I wish I could say I'm sorry, but truth is I don't know if that's true. This isn't how I would have liked to die. The guilt and the uncertainty have driven me to take my own life. Goodbye. See. That seems kind of weird there. What does she have to do with the governor, though? A double bone horn. Dead son. There's some loot there. I guess I'll be asking, eh? I can destroy it now anyway. Sure thing. And no more loot. Yeah, I'm not sure what was that. Like, she was no fuel adrift. And dude just say we just need to fix the grab drive and we're good. Yeah, and how did they get there with no ship of their own then? And like no one came to rescue. But they somehow got in. Magically. Are you in this one? I could check. I think it might be a little too dink for my piloting. Seems like a big boy here. Yeah, you're not authorized to pilot this ship. All right. How lucky. I guess we just blasted, but yeah, like, what did happen there? It's like she was just drifting with no fuel. Some pirates managed to arrive, huh? With no ship to take them or something back. And got the grab drive broken. No, maybe governor will explain. I did need some of the tranquility actually. Gonna go check if I got like more crafting stuff now to do. Think I should. The restrictions, yeah, they are quite annoying. Like something like this, but like even like all those like shitloads of planets and everything would be kind of nice if there would be like more freedom to do stuff. Or if multiplayer, that would be just like oof, man. That would be just beautiful. Oh yeah, this way. Totally gonna be attempted, probably, yeah. I have a feeling they can attempt even themselves, huh? But actually, after the experience with 76, not sure, not sure. Huh? Still got the note there. Maybe they just duplicated just in case. A message from Hearst, where was it? Maybe that one will say something. We take care of the ship and anyone on board. Don't care how you do it. Just want to be rid of this problem before someone catches on. Finds out that I'm having an affair and that the woman involved ran off with my government-issued ship. I'm sure you'd understand that it would be very bad for me. Like to get ahead of that and just chalk it up. It's this simple theft and destruction. I repeat, the ship must be destroyed, or we shall consider the terms of your payment null and void. So to some random pirate and stuff, he decided to tell everything, but not to us. Fair. Well, I mean, you know. And a little bit of extra wives. Seen that before. Stupid fucking mistakes, man. Happens to the best of us. Nice, Steve, nice. Yeah, we'll see when that will go. I bought to spend 10 years in the Battlefield, the Skyfield now. I mean, I feel like that's how it goes. Like the new Bethesda game out, and everyone tried to make, you know, mods for the old games on that. And the new one is out, and all the old stuff abandoned, and everyone is on to the next one. And you know, now there is also Patreon and everything, so you pay for the process, you get paid for the process, not for the product really, so why not, you know. I mean, don't blame them though, it's like, it's an insane amount of work though.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or fulfill any spiritual...
Can't remake a game that took 250 people to make and spend a lifetime. Well, depends how many assets and everything they will need to remake. That's kind of not always too bad, huh? Especially since Bethesda reuses a lot of them, really. Actually, now I remember.
Hey, welcome to the Sidonia Trade Authority. Cool. That's what we do here.
DG Pix, thank you, sir.
Yo, stay good out there.
Used to think I was vampire material.
I sure hope you've taken care of our little problem. Did you take care of my little problem?
Well, you know. Yeah, we know the drill there, I guess. Still kind of weird. How did they get there then? They got there. Pirates, right? I guess she's already like ended herself and stuff. So they got there. Instead of destroying the ship, they wanted probably to yoink it. But they couldn't because something was broken. But how did they get there then? You
Listen,
know.
I'm sure you're nice, but this silence is awkward.
Away CDPR decided to work on mod tools for Witcher 3. That I'm not sure because that's basically kind of last game on that engine for them, right? So that is kind of weird. Like if they will be in the future still continuing, then that would kind of make sense because they could use those mod tools in the future too. But they kind of doing it for like, you know, already like the dead end branch really. I still don't get how the pirates got in there. And like why? Well, I mean, I see why, but like how? They needed the vessel to get there.
Maybe
So
you
they could
come back
escape
later if
with
you're
that
not
vessel.
ready to talk.
And that's weird, I don't know. There's some PPG pirates there, I guess. But they got dropped in and like, you know, ship just disappeared and they were just sitting there waiting. Or you know, let's have something.
I see how it is. Tell you what, say you really do have this alleged note, and we're thinking of using it against me. If you're so inclined, I'll take it off your hands instead, and compensate you far more than releasing Mr. Brennan's shipment of goods. Then you and I part ways and never speak of this again. Do we have an understanding? Come on, don't make me have to explain it to you. Private security leaves a paper trail. Obviously, that's not a good look, so I had to go where that's not a concern. Hence the pirates, hence you. Got it? Now, about that note.
I mean, fine,
You know,
sure.
you're supposed to destroy the ship, not board it. And even though I don't take kindly to blackmail, you're making the right move by agreeing to keep this matter under wraps. The way I figure, no one will believe you without proof anyway now. So this exchange, we'll see to it the real story stays between us. Now take Brennan's package and your compensation and get out of my damn sight.
You have to be mad. I technically talk about all this stuff here.
Enjoy Sidonia.
There's nothing like seeing all.
Package in.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that. My shipment. Do you have it yet?
I'm not sure.
Yes, I'll take that. Now, I've probably got some important messages I need you to take care of for me while I, attend to some other important matters at hand. You'll need my password. Remember, if you reply to anything, try to mimic my style and speech patterns. You know, for consistency.
Let's see. Looking forward to meeting you to discuss a potential partnership. The opportunities to buy Martian ore don't come up very often, so I want you to know I'm willing to make a very generous offer. Discuss in person, shall we? Schedule is flexible, so tell me what works for you. Your psychological evaluation turned up some interesting stuff. I think it would be good for you to come speak with me sometime so I can make sure you understood the questions properly and you can provide some clarity on your answers. For instance, I think you may have completely misunderstood question number 6. I'm not even sure that person works on Mars, let alone for this company. Chat a bit and try to resolve this so I can submit a proper evaluation. Have the shared access there, yeah. The Giga Corpus don't have the resources to do really polished dev tools. I mean, they do when they work with some engine for a while. They kind of get some decent stuff, I guess. But maybe not really, especially since, you know, it's just like what devs use mostly. And devs, especially nowadays, are kind of like probably, you know, just one of the departments, maybe not even the biggest one. So they kind of like, you know, do whatever you want there as long as it works in the end. So Brennan, writing to you to let you know that you have an outstanding tax balance. As a consequence, we have up a shipment for you in the hopes that it will motivate you to speak with us and come pay off your balance so that we can release it to you. As we value Damas as a local business, we don't wish to see that escalated any further than it needs to due to personal matters such as this. Thank you for understanding. Oh, loser, since I learned that you don't even check your work computer for actual work purposes, I realized I can say anything I want here and you'll never know. Blurk. Boogity boogity boo. See, I can just say nonsense if I want and it doesn't matter. Here's the real truth for you. You got the BO problem. Lazy and incompetent. An entitled trust fund kid who lucked into your position because of who you know. But not even that, it's because of who your daddy knows. And yeah, they can't fire you because it'd be bad for the company for some reason. What a joke. Never even learned my name. I was your assistant for 3 damn years. And Tim, it's not even hard to say. It's 3 letters. Working for you made me so mad. I'm glad I quit. I bet you didn't even notice. He indeed didn't. Requests. Current request, PTO policy. Andres Jensen, some of us self-included have been working hard here for almost 15 years, but we are still stuck with the standard 10 days off per calendar year. Now, I'm grateful for the employment, but I've heard from some buddies back home that they got 15 days PTO once they hit 10 years of service. Any chance we could do the same? Thank you. I will see about that. Yeah, replacement mining equipment, that will check. Drink selection. So want the company to offer some different drink options for the break area, thanks. Different drink options for the break area. I mean, why not? Sure. The messages. Got a word from the other executive that you haven't been replying to your messages in a timely manner. I'm writing this request in the hope that you or your assistant, when we hire one, might see it here and get on that. Sure. Alright, day off's coming. Let's go, boys. 5 extra day offs per year. Can you imagine? Here it is. Current mining equipment is woefully insufficient to yield results matching our quotas. It's older than most of our miners. Our tools break down, they jam, and a lot of time is wasted in fixing them to operable condition. Yeah, only if you work 10 years already. Indeed. So you can see you've been able to just barely match our current quotas as per conditions you set, which should help make the difference in initial cost for this request. But if we had upgraded equipment, be able to increase our mining yields by at least an additional 75%, which would increase our overall profits. Approve. There we go. At least I've called no work ethic there, yeah. Everyone wants day offs. Come on, dude. Who needs them?
I wonder what's taking Hank. I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go.
Maybe big.
I saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that would work out. I've already put it in order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up for me, but there's a problem. One of my
What a
guys, Hank
twist.
Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him. But
Sounds
it shouldn't be
sus.
taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I'm concerned. I could use some help with this.
I reached the monthly goal already, yeah. The one and only, the Monday Legend arrived.
I don't know. Maybe he got hit by pirates. Maybe he's out of fuel, drifting. Maybe he just stopped for chunks. Anyway, something's up, and it doesn't seem good. Since you've proven yourself so skilled in so many ways, I was hoping to call on you for it. So, you in?
How'd you let him go?
Hank's been a difficult employee, to be honest. More interested in showing off than doing good work. He's aggressive. He starts shit with the other employees. He's often late for work and so on. So this came up and I figured maybe he's trying to turn things around. Even though I was reluctant, I wanted to give him a chance.
That's why he's
Now I'm
disappearing there.
questioning if it was a good idea.
Banana pizza. Banana pizza is good stuff, yeah. Never had it since. Yep, me neither. Hard to find it somewhere else, you know. Hard to find it somewhere else. And hard to go somewhere nowadays, so yeah. Facial animations freak you out. I think they were supposed to like fix it in the upcoming patch too a little bit. Some of them, if I remember correct. Sure.
Oh, thanks. This is a huge help. You'll be happy to know I actually carved out some of the budget so I can pay you for all of your assistance. We don't currently have much information to go on. I'd suggest checking with Sidonia Ship Services over at the Starport first. They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank. It's all I've got without sending you all the way to Gagarin to retrace his steps. Good luck.
I don't think that will take long anyway. The crazy eyes here are something they're gonna be fixing.
Many people think
Ah, there we go. Looks can the videos. Okay, PC is easy. I mean, doable. I just not really into the baking part that much. And a big abyss usually with that.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buying.
Like Ferraro.
Let's see here. Hank. No one by that name. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Ferraro. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Yeah, he's been through here. Took his ship and departed. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently, but he didn't land here at the spaceport. The ship diverted and landed outside the city a ways. I've been doing this job for years, and I can't think of many reasons someone would come in for landing, but divert somewhere else. I've seen people try to offload some sort of contraband that way, but usually they don't do a flyby of the port before doing so. And scans would have picked it up, so I don't know. You're gonna have to ask him yourself, if you manage to track him down, that is. Nothing out of the ordinary. Got a ship and left. Tried and failed to get a discount on fueling up. That's about it. Yeah.
No discounts. Come on.
You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Maybe some wires got crossed. Anyway, good luck and good day to you.
Let's see. Something sus. Damn, saved in. Got him. Got him there.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle.
I hope I didn't. I wonder what's taking Hank so long. That's a little suspicious. Why would he do that? Moreover, why wouldn't he return with the goods? Something's definitely up. I asked around while you were gone. Some of his co-workers mentioned there's been a little extra, well, Hank lately. In particular, he was cursing up a storm about work and about his co-workers. Said some things that make me think his intentions here were not pure. Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Sidonia. Check the Broken Spear. He frequently goes there to drink. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Let's see.
Dunno. Hank's kind of a weird guy. He never fit in with the team. Tended to act a little sketchy. Always figured he'd be done after one contract. Guy like Hank? Maybe he's just looking to sell it on the black market and earn an extra paycheck. Can't say for sure. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job. I will say that I won't officially tell you to do anything to him. But he's been surly as of late and always had a weird chip on his shoulder. So if it comes to that, you do what you need to do to protect yourself. Well, see if you can get him to admit it first, and if he does, see if you can get it back from him. If he resists, or otherwise won't tell you what we need to know, then we may have to turn him in. I trust that Sidonia security will bust him good, but he may not tell him where our stuff is. So see if you can at least get that out of him first.
Let's see.
Remember,
Gonna pretend that we're a
most
buyer or
important,
something.
we find out where the equipment is. We can always deal with Hank later. We've got to do it before we lose track of it, before it gets sold, moved, or worse. And we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut out for us. Good luck.
Compton, subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5,
Detonation.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And the DLC, how many were there already? How many years of the season pass are there even already? I think I had a few. 83 for all 4 battle season passes. And that was like what, 4 years? Well, that is maybe that is actually cheaper than Paradox stuff, to be honest. Maybe. But it is ridiculous though. I think I had 3 of them.
Layla's been going on about the heart of Mars again.
I'm not sure if all DLCs are in those 4 passes. Well, that's a different story than the other day.
I could use a break.
How goes?
Here's the one legend.
Got a problem or something? Just messing with you.
A Year 5 Gold Edition. Season Pass 4 is on sale 1 and 3 not. Wait, why? That's a weird one.
What? No. She's never told me about it. Hold on. Is there some big thing everyone knows about that they're just keeping from me? Probably think I can't keep a secret. Fine. I don't want to have anything to do with their stupid Mars harp or whatever it is anyway.
Let's see.
My story? My story is that I don't like people asking what my story is. I'm just messing. But really, I don't want to talk about myself.
Yeah, what a guy. All DLC on Steam is €363. Holy shit, alright. Not every DLC. Well, cosmetic stuff is kind of whatever, but yeah, that's still... Oof, man.
What? Standing around pointing a cutter at some rocks all day? It sucks, but it's easy, so whatever. Way better than my last job at Chunks, though. Yo, you give up or something?
Infinite series of problems to fix. They did kind of improve that later. Like, first time I played, I did actually exactly feel the same way as you do. There was like too much, like it's basically kind of like management, you know, like tycoon, whatever, city builder game. But they also decided, well, you know, let's make it like ADHD adjusted. So we're gonna add a lot of those like micromanagement tasks for people, so they can, you know, just actually relax and enjoy properly playing management game, and they constantly need to deal with, you know, like some fucking stray dogs on the street or something. Then later, I think it actually got better. Like second time I played, 3 season passes in, or 2 season passes in, I think. That already actually felt quite good. It did have a little bit of performance issue over time, which was apparently, according to people, because of the Nuvo. Since it was first playing all good, and then at some point it was just starting to run like garbage until we basically reset.
Questions, huh? Let me buy you a beer first. Aw, what? Can't a guy just be friendly like? Anyway, I seen you talking to Trevor. What's someone like you doing sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? You're right. I didn't want to bring it back, so I took it. I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it. So, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit.
What a guy.
How could I? You do it too if your coworkers never took you seriously. I'm always showing them how much better I am than them, and all they do is laugh and talk behind my back. They think I don't hear them, but I do. They say I'm a show-off, that I'm not good at what I do. So screw them. This whole planet sucks. Everyone here is a friggin' loser. No. Maybe. I don't know. You know what? Who cares? It's my plan, and I'm already doing it.
Yeah, what a game plan.
Well, shit. You could turn me in. I'd be in jail, and then this would be all for nothing. Damn it. Fine. You got me. I'll take you to where I stashed it, and then we can haul it back. But you better not be lying to me about not telling anyone.
Sure.
Fine. I get it. Just, follow me. We're going outside.
Yes. There's an interesting move there. Showing the moves there. Troop and Trophy True. Hey, walking, talking, hello. How we doing? One of those missions. Just walking from home. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Doing good, man. Doing good. Chillin'. Doing some Starfield then. Very nice. Very nice. Did some Cobalt Core earlier. Life's good. CCUSC. The anniversary edition. What does it have special? That's a good question there. We got Pentimentals, I think, the anniversary now. But no special editions, I think. Not yet, at least. One sec. Oh, did you send already, or is it there something else? Okay, one sec. One moment.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Alright, sent. Oh, did he already? Wait, I missed the moment when he decided to, because he first went out from the door in the suit, and now he's also casually walking on Mars again.
Sorry.
No, wait, that's the old guy still, yeah. That's the previous one. Our dude already like moved there somewhere. Yeah, that's the guy who was last time I was streaming also. Yeah, he just constantly like strolls around naked apparently. Seems like. That's the second time already. I think they're gonna fix it in the next patch. They said they will fix naked guards, I think. This guy I think not a guard, so we'll see. Maybe he will survive. He just goes there and he goes to the elevator and stuff. Seen him before.
Oh, hi there.
Yes, he's the USC. Same bug probably. Yeah, probably some like same stuff and like in terms of behavior and everything. Come on a second, and they do see everything right there. Yeah, I think just gonna double check. My local phone number. That should be it. We'd have to Age of Empires 4 for 20 euro. Well, I would say that's not bad. That's quite solid. That's with no DLCs though, probably. Or is it already with DLCs? He suck. The hello. Come on, man. Keep going. There's only one DLC, I say. Age of Empires 4 was good stuff. Documentaries and campaign. Good shit, man. Yeah, the DLC campaigns and stuff also have documentaries. Maybe I'll do at some point.
I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? A mil maybe? Or where would I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to Jane's without anyone noticing. Probably best for returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? Was I thinking? I guess I could have flown somewhere remote and buried it, dump it all in one of the old mines and forget about it. Huh, but then you would have been real screwed, huh? Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right?
So the fire tactic tomorrow? Ain't nobody got time for that, brother. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Almost there, all right. Had to park my ship off a ways so they wouldn't find it right away. I'm sure you get it. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Didn't think I'd be going all the way back so soon. At least you won't have to walk all the way back. I mean, you know, maybe we'll take the ship back to port and let someone else unload it. Save ourselves the hassle of hauling it all back ourselves. Anyway, see it just up ahead?
CLSA. I mean, kinda true. Kinda true. But 4 also is nice. For campaigns, for sure. For campaigns with all those documentaries and stuff, that was good stuff. That was nice. Thrilling side quest. Yeah, that exactly, like all the walking stuff. Very, very thrilling indeed, huh?
All right, that's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back.
Bruh, really?
No, we got a problem we can't resolve. Namely, you know too much.
Ah, the wanted option even. Damn son, I got the trait options there.
Wait, really? Even if I don't go to jail? Not if I convince them
Come
you were
on.
behind it the whole time, newcomer. And after I kill you, I look like a hero.
So I need to go for fire one there.
I don't believe you.
Unlucky.
You're gonna turn me in the second you can. Sorry, but I gotta do this my way. And that means you need to die.
Come on. Gravitation too much. Hard to get him with this gravitation. There we go. Where's the gun? Where the gun at? Get in the ship too? Yeah, the persuasion is kinda pipiega. I can't say I'm a huge fan. Come on. It's basically kind of the same. The same old, you have a chance to succeed or to fail. Like the leveling of it increases your chances basically. So you have some options that are kind of guaranteed. You have some options that are already not 100. And there are some, like, you know, hard to pull options. Yeah. Sounds about right. See, it's kinda not a huge fan basically of that one. It's back again to, like, you know, the success chance basically. And the safe way you can't really go through all the time. Like you basically either like just try to go for a couple of YOLO options, or you do like one YOLO and then a couple of saves or something. I got 3 points on the first check because it was a kind of guaranteed one, and then I needed to get like what, 5 in 2 more turns. So if you always go green and sure options, you basically not gonna make it. most of the time, I think. I didn't level it to the max though. I think didn't really level it much in general yet because you need to get some successes for that. Yeah, still 3 and then 4. And then there is also like some like drinks and stuff that buff that shit. So you can try to manipulate that a bit.
I'm looking forward. Any luck?
At the heart of Boris.
The who's and what's it's? Sorry, mate. I've got no idea what you're on about. Sounds made up if you ask me. But then again, maybe the other miners have been inventing some jargon I'm not familiar with. Best to ask around.
Let's see.
Oh, do tell. What took him so long? Well, I can assume how that went from the fact that you're here and he's not. He worked hard, but he was a dumb kid. I just never thought he'd be that stupid. Or dangerous. It's a real shame.
Flipping though.
But I'm glad you managed to resolve it and get back our equipment. I'll take it from here. You really saved our asses. I'm not sure how I would have explained to the suits that we lost all that new stuff. Thanks. Still looking to help us out?
Sure.
Maybe check with Rivka. He seems to be having a rough go as of late.
Check the Drivka. Alright, sure. That supply is still not happening whatsoever. Oh, that appeared, I see. Oh, come on. Okay, full total recall mode here.
Out with the equipment and all. I was wondering if I could talk to you.
See you there.
It's probably not, but I can't afford to go get it looked at.
Sure.
No idea. Some sort of lung rot. Maybe from all the Martian dust that kicks up in here. Or it's
Yeah,
something
let's sort it.
worse. I know. I wish it were that easy. Actually, maybe this is wrong. You're a total stranger. Forget I said anything.
Oh, fine. Get a med
Thanks,
pack, sure.
I'll try it, but I really should see an actual doctor. It's clear you want to help. Maybe I can trust you. See, I'd like to go to Reliant Medical for treatment, but my father, Nathan, is an executive with Reliant. I came to Sidonia to escape him. Nathan is not a good man. Not to me. And I did something terrible to him, so now he is searching far and wide for me.
Coughing anymore.
He has connections with doctors throughout the settled systems. I don't know which ones I can trust, and it won't end well for me if they snitch to him.
Okay, sure.
It's worse than you think. I didn't just
Oh, here's the coughing, alright. Still there.
away from him.
Didn't
I
magically
knocked him
disappear.
unconscious, then stole his ship while he was out cold. Trust me, it was warranted at the time. After I ditched it above Aquila, I bounced around the settled systems until I landed here. It's the last place I thought he'd find me. But all that changes if I pop up in the Reliant database. He'll know I'm in Sidonia, and he'll never stop looking for me. Last I heard, he no longer cares for my safety. He only wants revenge. I have little doubt he would throw me in jail for as long as possible. Or worse.
Sure.
It's a risk I have to take. Yes, my condition is getting worse, but there's a chance it will clear up on its own.
Copium.
If my father finds me, well, I know my father and I fear for my safety. That is a definite. After my mother died in an accident, he changed. He became obsessed with my protection, but he never listened to what that was doing to me. It got worse and worse. First, it was no traveling in ships without one of his pilots. Then, no parties, no drinking, no leaving the house. I obeyed. But he didn't trust me, so he started monitoring everything I did. It became so bad, he once locked me in my room for 2 days after an argument. Can you believe that? A prisoner in my own home. Every day there was yelling, lack of freedom, threats. I had to escape my prison. But even now, I am trapped.
Sure.
Trevor tells me you're skilled in dealing with people. Maybe you could try to reason with my father, or maybe scare him into backing off. But you should know, he has powerful and dangerous friends, so you must be careful. If it works, I'll be free. If not, well, at least he still won't know where to find me. What do you think?
Sure.
He wasn't always the way he is. It wasn't until after my mother died that he changed. Grew angry, dangerous. He was no longer himself. You could try mentioning her by name. Belinda. He misses her greatly. Thinking about her tends to calm him down. It's worth a try.
Sure.
It just so happens there's a conference he goes to on Neon around this time of year. He always stays at Hotel Volai. He won't see visitors he doesn't know, but maybe he'll talk if you tell him you're there on my behalf. It's risky, but maybe he'll listen if he knows you mean him no harm. I've got it. Bring him a bottle of his favorite whiskey, Red Harvest Reserve. Say it's say it's a peace offering from me.
Yeah, totally
That
gonna work.
whiskey is exceedingly rare. I'm sure it will pique his interest enough to hear what you have to say. There may be, but getting him to listen to you is the key here. And what I've told you is the surest way I can think of. There was a time he had a falling out with his brother, and that whiskey did the trick to bring them back together. With that
Oh, and just kill him, yeah.
he will know I am sincere. As much as possible, yes. I intend to patch things up with him and work with him on our mutual issues. I believe with their
He'll need more
relationship
persuasion
as
for this, though.
damaged as it is. Or if you discover it is irreparable, at least you could put the fear of God in him, and that should deter him from taking further action. Good luck. You can check with Jack at the Broken Spear for the whiskey. He may have some or know where to get it. And thank you so much for trying to help me.
Maybe we even have some, but still might as well, I guess. Do we? That doesn't look like one. There is this one too. Totally doesn't seem like the rare one. A Red Harvest Reserve. Well, I mean, that kind of seemed like that one, though. Which one, though? Double or single? Ah, it's not res. Yeah, we need a reserve one. Yeah, okay. That explains then. Yeah, that's the regular Lidl stuff. But there is reserve. That should be better. It makes sense, at least.
He can make a real good.
I can sell some weapons actually and stuff.
I am, but you don't look like the type that could afford it. Last person that came through here asking about it was none other than Governor Hurst. Didn't even want to drink it. Said he was buying it to put it on display in his office or something. Seems like a waste, but whatever. You paid up.
Our old friend, I see. Yeah, maybe we can train a little bit persuasion there. Yeah, that's quite a lot. So even if it's gonna be, it's not gonna be all threes though. Like it's persuasion there. Yes, fine.
I do have a soft spot for that girl.
How the persuade works. Let's see, alright.
But you realize what kind of a bind this puts me in, right?
It's just whiskey, bro. Well, he cares about her, he said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't care much, looks like.
You're not just using her store to get your hands on rare whiskey. Sorry,
The other works. Could use some, I guess, yeah.
You want that whiskey, you gotta pay full price. Final offer.
15K, damn son.
I didn't think you were serious.
I'm gonna pay a visit to our friend there. 15K, it's like, you know, the 5 generated quests after all. That's a lot. Probably just a little bit of selling here.
How's it going? Can I help you? Sounds like a plan.
Ooh. Well, this could be interesting, alright. This could be fun to use. A biggest rifles, man. Maybe.
See you around.
Before you say anything.
Alright, it's on display somewhere. Red Harvest Reserve, that one, alright.
Hope Mr. Brennan's treating you right. You're definitely someone worth having around for tricky situations.
True, brother.
Sorry, we have to cut this conversation short.
Yeah, wonder when and if he even leaves, because I only saw him sitting here all the time.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other level,
Have some? No, I don't have some chameleon pieces of sets. Could kind of work. A great view you have there.
Only employees of Deimos Staryard's mining division are authorized to mine resources in and around Sidonia.
Oh, you leaves, yeah.
It is your civic duty to report any unauthorized mining to Sidonian security.
Just gonna sit here. And stare. Surely he's leaving at some point. A busy man, yeah. And a great governor did. Working hard. Come on, man. Time to go. Gonna sleep at work there too. Remember when the PC had daily routines, yeah. Those were good times, man. For real, dude. Gonna sit here all night. Should go ask maybe. Do I have some like time window there in particular?
Of the governor. Hello. Do you have?
Yeah, that we already had. Eh?
Well, points for honesty, I suppose. If you change your mind and need to speak with him, I'll tell you that his schedule is wide open at the moment. It'd be a good time to see him.
Yeah, how about?
You're very welcome.
It would be nice if his schedule would be a little more busy, I guess. So you literally sit here all day? All night rather already. A brother man very busy. Yeah, gonna need some buckets or something. Oh, nah. He's getting tired sometimes sitting all day. Shifting his position. And know the feel. Seriously. This guy, dude. Let me actually check maybe that. And try to pull the persuasion again.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help.
Gotta help Mitch too, I see.
Mine takes all taps.
Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I do, if you still want to buy it.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Unlucky. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be moving anywhere.
It's not easy living inside.
We go again. Learn to move. The NPCs owed the daily routines are in the past. Remember Gothic at night, dude, huh? That was nice. Even Morrowind or something. They forgot how it's made already, I guess. Yeah, probably just like find it in some like random local pub or something. You just buy it. Surely Elder Scrolls 6 will fix it, yeah. The dude is like sitting here for 24 hours already soon. A workaholic, man. All for the planet. Felix, do you had it? I think in the one it was, I think, though. At night and everything. Let's go take a look in some other place, whatever. And we just go to some fine dining spot. Yeah, that should be good. Because then commercial. Knock over the bottle and kick it to the spot. I see, alright. Classic, classic. Yeah, probably can just buy it here. Otherwise, I guess you need like a lot of stealth or something to not get noticed there. And that we don't have.
That neon fella.
What was down the elevator? There's the whetstone and stuff though. Can't we have this the fine dining stuff?
Welcome to Whetstone. If you're looking for the best cut of
They're
meat,
not feeding you here, I guess. Seeing some toast there. Yeah, there is some reserve, but not the reserve we need. Hurry. Yeah, it was the bar in the well. But that's like the hobo bar though. Can they actually have it there? Do you sell actually here?
Welcome to Infinity. Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments.
Ah, I see, alright. Kinda doubt it, but let's see. Maybe some digipicks at least.
Please, if you experience any issue, welcome to UC District. I hope we have what.
Hope so too. I kinda doubt it though. Think bottle exists in other spots? Could be, could be. Oh, that could be. Actually, 1 second. Digipix.
I hope we have.
Don't have them.
Right. Come back if you need something else.
600 credits instead of 15k. That sounds about right, though. That sounds better. Sounds a little better there. Thanks, bro. Oh, where's the elevator here, though? Well. Guess we go to the master from there. I could check. Maybe we'll find. Not, then I guess. Could get the 15k. Not that crazy much. Jesus, weird that the like, dude is not even like moving. Like, what is this, man? Just sit there all day. Shaken by a SMH, man. They used to do it better back in the day.
Let me know if I can help you.
Where was that?
Problem?
Electronics, Trade Authority. Wasn't the one. Should be somewhere here. Go on the second floor. I don't think so.
so well, I'm kind of worried for when my luck turns.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere.
Was dead end in the end there? Probably. Engage PLO. How are we doing? Oh yeah, there it is. Bugger.
You buying? What's it gonna be?
Some exquisite drinks there. Yeah, they have different reserves only. Unlucky.
Well, bye.
No, I guess we'll need to get it from there. Fine. Unlucky. Kicking the bottle tactic, yeah. The bucket. That didn't work though, I think. Which is the hotkey now for carrying stuff? Did they change that? Doing good in KHP, doing good, huh? Chillin'. Doing some gaming. Oh, the loot button for a while. Oh, I see. Pretty long by default. Damn, son. That sounds kind of like risky. Risky hotkeys that way. Because I guess if you try to pick it up, it's still gonna aggro them, I assume. If I try to carry it around there. Can directly lift it though, I see. The bucket actually might work though. Like good old times, huh?
The same ones that donate every month to the House of Enlightenment? You're probably right. They will get you.
This could be actually fine. Can't tell. Help me to turn it. Unlucky. Come on. I think it doesn't have like the I think it's like the full hitbox on this.
I hope it turns out well.
Like you can't actually put it on, I think. The box with the stuff. I think when you try to like lift something that is like considered stealing, I think they aggro. Or like, you know, they see it as stealing. Might be wrong, but I think that was the case. I don't remember where was it last time. Yeah, this is not no actual hitbox in this one there. Maybe we can like get something else there. I mean, the worst case I can do also. No. Okay, fine. The bucket is more funny, yeah. That's the classic there. I'm not sure if we can find some bathroom there. I don't have any bathrooms there.
I keep telling myself, next year, it's back to New Atlantis.
Boxes. Could use that too. See, HBSC. Happens, as long as no one noticed. Well, that's a bucket. Let's see if the bucket has a hitbox though. Oh. Come on, dude. Maybe not exactly. Yeah, I think it kinda doesn't too. There's even buckets are lazy, man. No schedules for NPCs. No buckets on heads. You just bounces off there. Unlucky then. Well.
Take your time and ask me if you need anything. I'm here to help.
Yeah, that's a big boy there. Maybe that will do. Uh-huh. Now that's better. That could.
Hope Mr. Brennan's treating you right. You're definitely someone worth having around for tricky situations.
It's kind of hard to say, dude. Hard to say. Yeah, let's see. Will this do?
What do you think you're doing?
Ah, unlucky. Unlucky. Alright. Okay, I guess that wasn't that perfect. Let's try to upgrade the placement of the box. Oh, come on. Took time placing it. But I hate that it picks it now in the middle, sorta. There we go. Well, that's not that good, huh? Actually, it might be. Come on, to move it a bit. Talk with him there. Let's see, alright.
Sorry, we have to cut this conversation short.
True. Man, that's not gonna work though.
Hey, give that back.
The box just flies off. Yeah, worst case we can just like, well, actually we can do like the Giga combination there. Let's try to like place it better, and then I'm gonna try the on the ultimate combo there. Have a game plan there. Maybe like CZ with his legs or something. From down the table. Come on. Come on, man. Get him. You just like build the wall in front of him or something. Yeah, I feel like there is a way easier way, but I want to get that to work. Fall? No, not that way. That will do, maybe. I feel like I actually try to do this way, maybe. No. Stop it. Stop turning around. Okay, fine. No. should be deep enough, I think.
That's mine. Give it back.
Alright, fine. Plan B. Does she work there still? Damn, the skill. What if I just like try to like... We just build a wall here. It's gonna be probably kinda hard though, since things will be bouncing. Yeah, the X-ray vision. And the box is kinda... not perfect maybe. Come on. What if we just... see how X-ray it might be. Right. Oh, maybe. Just like put it in front of him, maybe not on him. And maybe a little more stuff. Okay, look there. Maybe that actually. He does have some X-ray though, that's for sure.
Hey, give that back.
Okay, fine. Could try to build like a pyramid in front or something. I'm not sure if that would work. Now what we can do though... that's gonna be my supermarket cart. Come on. Bruh. Fuck. Hurry. Get in. What if you close that way? I can imagine like having some input or something there. That would be interesting. Okay, can we kind of like... toilet actually? Nah, probably not. I want to try. Oh. No. Are you bouncing? Just wanted to grab the bottle, man. You... okay, third person is not really good. Third person is too dank. Whoa, 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 relax. No, that's probably also gonna be seen still, right? Will you?
What do you think you're
Yeah,
doing?
okay. No, we need to get it in. Need to drop it more carefully. My supermarket basket. There we go. This way kind of like longer hitbox. Bruh, why? Why you? Can I just like kick it somewhere there? No. Bruh. Wait, 1 sec. That wasn't planned. Didn't go according to plan there. Oh, perfect. Not perfect. Come on. Bye. Stop. No shake. Well, first time I actually got it kicked down easy. No. Like, why didn't you fall that way last time? Why? The last time you decided to fly away. If I can get it closer. The bounce RNG, man. The baby fall. Perfect. Okay, let's not launch this shit. Bruh. Come on, almost. Actually, maybe launch that shit. That would work. Come on, dude. That fucking kettle there. Maybe... Get out. Now it's clear. Chitoro with something? Yeah, I guess. Should be doable, just like I did with this one right now. That would be no fun. Yes. There we go. Bruh. What is this? And scuff the box. All I wanted is to get it in. I mean, we got it in. Alright. Now where are we getting that? I'll actually do though. There we go. That corner works. Should the helmet out of the store? What did they say? I mean, in New Vegas, it was like basically just like grab the item itself and just carry it somewhere, and there you pick it up. That was too dank. Well, that's what you get. Oh, our friend again. Every time, then. Just chilling. Going for his daily walk again. He needs the suit outside anyway. Let me in. Or let me out, rather. Yes. Okay, like one more persuasion to do, so I can level it up. Then we can proceed with this quest. Because otherwise I think it's PP again. Without leveled persuasion. Not a huge fan. It's nice that it has like all those like based on your traits and perks. That's cool. I like that. Would be nice though if you could also get like some more extra data or something. If you like go through the dialogue and ask for some details. And learn some topics and everything you should try to use for the success. What kind of like lady said to mention her mom to the dude. We'll see if it'll actually get us some bonuses. I guess we can try actually while I'm at it. Oh wait, do we still need to... No. Woolly. Good thing I landed there. Didn't go in, I just like landed in multiple places just to make things faster now. Speed things up. Let's see if there's actually going to be an option to mention the mom and everything. And if it will work. If not, then I'm just gonna load and try to level it up first. Time for that one. Some interesting entrance they have here. The usual. Let's see. Speak to him in jail. Spoilers.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Akadimbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Pee pee poof. You also poof? No? Oh, she also, alright. See how it is. I think it reminds me of the Outer Worlds actually town. I forgot which one. It also was like similar venue there. That's the hotel.
They do say the hardest part.
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room?
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced.
And luxury accommodations.
We have finely appointed spacious suites, all featuring fantastic amenities. Best of all, each room is security protected with an encrypted password-locked door. So, you can rest easy at night.
Damn, son. For real.
Nope, no catch. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits. Well, almost every business in Neon is subject to ridiculous fees and taxes. They claim that it's because Neon occupies such a prime location, having close proximity to Ryujin and all of the other megacorporations.
But I think you and I both know that's not true at all.
Let's see. What a twist. What a twist.
No miracle, just some good old-fashioned ingenuity. But that's a story for another time.
So, can I book you a room for the night?
The launch issues, well, considering how long did they take them to fix those also.
Oh, how nice. His daughter must be feeling very generous to be sending him something like that. Mr. Ovadia is in his room on the 3rd floor. I'll buzz him and let him know you're on your way.
3rd floor, sure. Yes, yeah. Well, seems kind of typical nowadays, though. But also it took them forever to fix that. Like, what? Over a month, I think? To get, like, the patch running. That doesn't sound that good.
Let's make this quick.
Now, let's see if we can actually use some 5 shots here.
Red Harvest Reserve, huh? I assume this is from my daughter. Well, she knows how to get my attention. So what then? You're working with her? She thinks this will be enough to smooth things over between us? Of course it was. I should have not been so blind. You have no idea what you're doing. You need to tell me where she is this instant. My own daughter assaults me in my own home, steals my personal spacecraft, then runs off to who knows where. Now you think a friendly little chat is going to smooth it all over and make things better? How foolish do you think I am?
Sure. That's like the guaranteed ones, I guess.
Belinda. Oh, I miss her. No. You're right. She would be disgusted with who I've become. I've been dishonoring her memory with my actions.
The rule. Now we can roll with the whiskey.
My daughter knows me well. Maybe she
And
is
now on the
serious
last
about
one,
this.
we need to pull something magical here. Yeah, because 2 and 1 not enough. At least that works, alright.
Still collecting my thoughts.
At least that's nice that they got some options like that there.
She was young, and while foolish, she is still my daughter. And Rivka is all I have left of my wife. I would do her a disservice to incriminate her daughter like that.
1.5 months even in the end, holy shit, alright.
She told you about that. I'm not proud of it. I've wrestled with it ever since my wife died. I have been a terrible father. It will be up to Rivka how she wants me to make amends, and I will do whatever it takes. If she wants money, she'll get it. If she wants me to go to therapy, I will. Whatever it takes.
Xbox Series 2.5K. Success, man. Success already. It was probably like hundreds before.
Yes. Tell her I will drop the charges immediately and call off the bounty hunters. And I suppose I will seek her out to talk. I may just need a little time to figure out how to say what I need to say. Thank you.
And them stonks, man. Them stonks. Well, I mean, they got something. Got something going at least there. The Xbox, I don't even know. Like, outside of the Game Pass machine, I don't know. Like, why would you even get it nowadays? And looking at, like, usual, like, charts on sales and everything, they do really care. They don't really care about those games that much in Japan. Oh, come on, fast shell from this location. Crew save, kinda true. I mean, that's a little more kinda like Niche and nuanced device. I actually wonder, like, is it better than the Series S? Could be. Still a little different though. Can they fast travel from here, I wonder? Like, you look, there's like, even PlayStation, like, barely makes it usually to the charts. Like, it's top 10, there's like some one game from PlayStation if they had some big release. And everything else gonna be like Switch. That's it. So I'm not even sure if they are interested in stuff on Game Pass that much. Like, they just have their own, you know, they have their own atmosphere there. Yeah, maybe everyone else just kind of like gets themselves PC or something. Actually, maybe Steam Deck too, because they do like portable stuff there, seemingly. She went in there, I guess. Oh, she seems like has some schedule there.
Most visitors can't wait to get off.
What was that? Insane routing there. You're just like taking me back there. Oh, because she was walking through here, I guess. Alright. So they do have some schedule at least. So
I received an urgent message from my father. He's dropped the charges. It will still be difficult. There's a lot we need to speak about, but
how did you receive it though?
I think we may be able to mend our relationship, thanks to you.
Sure.
Yes. It sounded sincere. I can tell. And if I'm being truthful, I secretly
Hey, Sven.
thought he would come to his
Yeah,
senses.
exactly.
I doubt it will come to that, but yes. I now know I have a friend I can count on when I'm in trouble. Of course. We will be taking things slow. There is a lot of trust to rebuild. But he acknowledged and apologized for his past behavior. That is a good first step, and I'm willing to let him back into my life, bit by bit, as long as he proves his words and commits to change. Without your intervention, this would not have been possible. And I can finally treat this. Thank you. I cannot repay you enough.
Rich dad, eh? I bet you can. All these like side quests, you get like 100 XP or something. Like the could go like kill a couple of hobos and get that. Alright. Good, done with this one. I will see what else can. Oh yeah, there was one already here. We'll get him. The Heart of Mars and stuff. Let's get that one. And that will be probably tomorrow then. We'll see. That kind of on Cobbled Core too. And there's gonna be new stuff because first look Friday. So are we gonna do some of the new shit too? But maybe get some of this also. Why not? Why not? And maybe we'll find time for everything. It's got a weekend for sure though. Saturday. Then Monday full day. I will get there. I will get there. Alright. Whoop. There we go. So yeah, that's gonna be all for us today. That's right there. Whoop. That is gonna be all for us today. I will be back. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. CET, as usual. The usual. We gonna be back. We gonna be starting maybe with some Cobbled Core run, some Starfield, and then some new stuff. That's probably gonna be the plan for tomorrow. maybe it'll change things a little bit. New stuff for sure though, but yeah, like Cobalt Core and Starfield, we'll see how to like balance that out properly. I will see, because yeah, mostly I want to get the new stuff tomorrow going. So yep, that is gonna be all for us today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the support, all the subs, the resubs, the followers, donos. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always appreciate it. It was insane. Thank you. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow. And I'll see you guys all there, 9 a.m. CET. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Love y'all. Bye bye.